Well, if you are looking for opportunities to serve your community in 2025, we have an idea. It has been a staple in downtown Johnson City since 1989, serving many people in many ways. Here with more on Melting Pot Ministries are Anthony Jackson, Melting Pot Facilitator, and Dave Culberson, Director of Missions for Muncie United Methodist Church. Of course, all right here, downtown Johnson City. Gentlemen, great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Melting Pot Ministries. I know really started with such a tragedy back in 1989.
Yes. Most people remember the big fire at the John Sevier Center back in '89. That was the year before we moved to town. So we were coming in on the aftermath of that. But Muncie is right across the street from the John Sevier Center. And Muncie became a triage center, a morgue, a feeding place, warm coffee for the firefighters, a place of refuge. But it was on Christmas Eve. So it was traumatic for the church and everyone in the community, but it changed Muncie's DNA, I like to say it that way, that we became a different congregation and very community oriented. It really opened our eyes to the needs right on our back porch, right there in the middle of town. The Melting Pot started shortly after the fire as a place of refuge and comfort and care and lifting people up from the John Sevier Center as well as our downtown unhoused population. And it has been going since then strong. It's changed many times over the years. It looks a little different now than it did, but it still has that same mission of caring for people in need downtown. And we've served many, many, many people through the Melting Pot. The beauty of it is, to me, is that it's more than just Muncie now. It is a community event, not event, but a community support networking. We have lots of schools and churches involved, lots of individuals throughout the community and the region that help us with the programming.
And I know you actually began as a volunteer and now as a facilitator. Tell me a little bit about what Muncie does and what Melting Pot does during the week.
Yeah, so as Dave mentioned, we are there to help support the community. So Saturday and Sunday mornings we host a breakfast, a community dining event where we just open up to anybody, including the John Sevier, anybody that needs food, needs shelter, needs clothes. So we just operate from 8:30 until around 10 o'clock Saturday and Sunday mornings. And we have different partners from the community that will donate, that will volunteer. So we're open to any volunteers, students, local organizations, businesses to come in and get community service hours, just to get hours if you want to be involved. So we have these opportunities to just come and serve and love on people in the community. And just to provide.
Yeah, and of course, you know, you talked about the Christmas Eve, the community coming together, seeing that need, and I know this continues to be a big mission for Muncie and for the community.
Yes, it's one of our larger missions. We have many other missions projects and programs going on in the community, but this is one of our largest, and it gets a lot of support from our congregation, a lot of support from outside the church, and yeah, it's a big part of our life.
And how can the community get involved? Because like you said, it's beyond Muncie, it's inviting the community. Yeah. We all can be part of this reaching out to people.
So as Dave mentioned, Muncie started by responding to a need, right? And I believe that, you know, if you start in a good place, you need to stay there. So the community can help by just responding to the need that the community has. And I believe that the biggest need that the community has is caring, is giving, right? So we want to give back to the need of poverty, homelessness, of just the general need that the community has, right, of lack. So we offer the Saturday and Sunday morning breakfast, and we just open it up to really anyone, John Sevier residents, to anyone off the street, to anyone in the Tri-Cities areas. We get people as far as Kingsport and Elizabethton that come in and just, they say, you know, I heard about your program and, you know, we were passing through, we need breakfast, and we just feed them, right? We love them. So people in the community are definitely.
All right, we're going to give everybody a website. If you would like more information, if you would like to volunteer or financially support the Melting Pot Ministry, you can find information at muncie.org/meltingpot.